Hello everybody, welcome to Baby and Hugs, a one-stop guide for parenting. Internet has become a part and parcel of our life since ages, but it has been more in use since the start of pandemic because we don't have anywhere else to go. We have none of the work to do. Either we end up, even during work, we end up using the internet, and also when we are free, we end up using the internet for scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and the last, even watching movie and getting internet, we end up using the internet like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and every other stuff. So each our day starts with the usage of internet and ends with the usage of internet. But it's not only with adults, the same is with the children also. So coming to toddlers are mainly given more of screen time because parents are very busy with their household chores, work from home options. They have nothing to do but no option to do, and since the children get very bored playing their usual activities, they are ended up giving more of screen time, and hence more of internet usage. And coming to the older generation of the children, since they have their schools, online classes, online videos. So here are a few tips and tricks which I have been following with my child and also my brother's child in making the internet usage and the internet surfing a more positive response and a more feel-good factor for the children. Every year, all over the world, in the month of February, WHO and other organizations celebrate something called as the Internet Safe Day. And this year in 2021, which fell on the 9th of February, wherein all the applications and Google and all other internet sources come together and develop common software or in general guidelines and the policies wherein there are certain rules and regulations which are started and leveled up so that the security and safety of your safety policies have been gone up, and there are guidelines which are. So according to this, all the applications and Google and all the different internet resources which are available come together and develop something called as the safety policies and guidelines which have to be followed all over the world, which helps in increasing the security and the safety usage of the digital presence all over the world. Okay. So here are a few tips and tricks. Which I would like to share on a personal note which I follow on a regular. The first one is to have a very open communication with your children. It is very basic that if at all your child gets a fear that something is wrong, they have been talking to some unknown person, someone is trying to get into their privacy, it's a must that the children come and talk to you and give them the freedom and keep them out of the fear that internet is bad and it should not be used. Such type of communication can be done by telling them that these are the sites or these are the applications which you have to use, and also the wrong things which can come to it, wrong contacts which can happen, and also set boundaries and limiting beliefs around the internet usage. The second one being your child is well within your reach. That is, whenever he is consuming something on the internet, see to that you have a very prominent idea as to what he's been going through, what he's been seeing, what he's been consuming. It is better to keep the child's phone usage very close to your eyes, that by chance you've been working on something, you've been working or you're doing your household chores, see to that he's in front of your eyes, or if that cannot be done, see to that the volume is leveled up and you know exactly what he's been consuming. Keep a check on it on a regular basis, not something like you've been checking or been spying on the child. Just a regular talk where you can just come and tell that if he's feeling good, if he feels the content is good, please do share with me what you're watching. Such things can be instigated so that he loves what he's been seeing and also feels fearless, and he's being open with your open with you in sharing any conversations. The next one is the continuation of the same, that is his search history, what he's been going through, and you know what content he's been consuming, what exactly he's been watching all through the day, his contacts, his friends, if at all he's an older child and he's been on Instagram or Facebook, or he's been going through WhatsApp, he's been using WhatsApp. You should know who are his friends, what are his contacts, what chats have they be going through. I wouldn't suggest that you get very spying and going and seeing everything. Be friendly, but be very aware of what is going on behind the scenes. A very important thing and a very stressful aspect as to what's going on in all over the parents' mind is the screen time, or the amount of screen time we have been giving them. I know it is on a higher side, but that's okay, but not to the level where they are addicted to it or have been browsing in too much, and also setting in certain screen time limits and giving them time ups, and giving them not more than 30 minutes continuously, such things, and giving them breaks between the usage gives them the authority that they know that their parent has been observing them and it is with their reach, and also it does not help them getting addicted to the internet, and as such monitoring the usage of internet will be very easy for us. Also, it's necessary that we encourage good online habits as in when the child is going into a video conference call or just attending some meetings, it is necessary that they go in not with the normal clothes, but then getting dressed neatly. They have very good attires and very decent dresses, and they go into the conference call, but they have a very good video internet presence, and also not logging into any video conference call or getting into video call, not attending any meetings from the bedroom, or where it actually hinders the privacy space. And they should know that internet is not a private space and it's a public space. The child's private space should not be shown on the internet, which is a public space. That has to be somewhere installed in the child's mind, that it is very much important that the privacy is not shown on a public platform. Lastly, it is not only about the children, it's also about we as parents, where we have to get into action. We as parents nowadays are more into show-offs and showing off what is happening in our lives, and more into sharing our pictures, sharing our happiness. Yeah, very true, it's very good that you share your happiness and all, but you should know where you have to draw a line, set boundaries as to what you're going to share, where you're going to share, and if at all you want to share something, it's your personal choice, but that has to be shared only on a private space or a private platform where only your friends and family are in place, and not any public place where you're giving everybody permission to use your children or your photos. It just takes seconds for somebody to download your photo or your child's photo and make a bad issue out of it. So I would suggest that you as parents be very, very careful on what you have been doing on the internet and what you are consuming or what you have been giving to the internet. It is necessary that we, our parents, are updated about the safety and the security policies available on the internet. We keep the safe search on, and also the search history to be checked on a regular basis, and also we should be aware of what's going on in the digital world, what exactly can be changed, where I can ample up my kids internet usage, but in a very safe manner. And keeping yourself updated is the key point to then. We as parents should be very much responsible in what we have been consuming, what we have been doing with the internet, because children are keen observers and they will follow you very rightly to the point as to what you're doing, how much time you've been consuming, what you have been consuming, what sort of activities have been going on in front of them. All such things will be bared in the mind. So it is necessary that you switch on the Wi-Fi of your house or the internet on the correct time, and not get into too much of internet usage, because children as such will get very curious as to what is going on, why the parents have been so hooked up to the phone or the internet, what special could happen. Any such things can go on in their mind. So it's very, very necessary that you have a limited usage of the internet and set a very good example to your children. So this gets me to the end of the video. Hope you like my content. These were a few tips and tricks which I follow on a very personal basis, and I've kept my child away from internet and cyberbullying, and he's been enjoying the digital usage thoroughly on a positive note. So let's join hands and have a very internet safe life for our babies and children. So if you found this useful and if you want more such content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want more such content, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want any such information or any other queries, don't forget to comment. Until next time, bye bye.